Good morning.
Be encouraged, be inspired, be yourself, you will survive. Just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life.
I just wanted to go live for a little bit and give you all some encouragement. Good morning, Eunice. How are you doing? Hope all is well with you as well. Yeah, I just wanted to come in, give you guys some encouragement, see how you guys are doing. How's your week going? Hope you guys are having a great week. Hey, Metrosonic, good morning. How are you doing? Welcome in. Yes, guys, today I just wanted to cover the topic of look for the positive. Look for the positive. And positive is defined as consisting in or characterized by the presence or possession of features or qualities rather than their absence. And it means constructive, optimistic, or confident, practical, useful, productive, helpful, a good, affirmative, or constructive quality or attribute. So, being positive is something that we have to look for. We have to look for the positive side a lot of times, especially the things that you have to endure on a day to day basis. Sometimes you have to deal with some troubling things, hurtful things, people not doing right by you, being stabbed in the back, or just feeling sad. Sometimes you feel vulnerable or lonely or gossiped about or something. There's always something in life that can impede you feeling positive, you feeling good about yourself. There's always something that's going to try to come in and break your spirit, something that always is going to try to put their thumb on you and make you feel down, make you feel less than what you truly are. And I'm here to encourage you and let you know that just because you may be going through a circumstance, a troubling matter, a hurtful matter, it does not make you less. See, we have to understand that situations can happen to us, wrong things can happen to us. People can be immature, people can be wrong, but don't let whatever is happening to you bring you down. Nobody has the right to bring you down. And it all comes back full circle to us. It all comes back full circle to you. What do you choose for yourself? What do you choose as your portion? See, we can't choose our circumstance a lot of times. You can't choose what's happening to you, but you can choose your outlook or your attitude towards you. I'll say that again. You cannot control your circumstance. You can't control what other people say. You can't control people's attitude. You can't make people do right to you. But you can control the way that you look at the situation. Yes, we have to take care of ourselves. We have to. We have to take care of ourselves. You got to take care of you. You have to take care of you. And that means that you have to sometimes put some things in perspective. Don't take what other people do to you personal. And I know that that's easier said than done. How can you not take what's happening to you personal? Because who you are is not a reflection of what other people think you are. It's not a reflection of what other people are doing to you. You don't stop being any more fantastic, great, wonderful, awesome, blessed, strong, courageous, positive, victorious. You don't stop any of that. You don't become less of that because of what you're going through. And sometimes when you're going through a situation, you feel like it's personal. Why? Why is it? Why me? Why is this happening to me? See, and that's why we have to go back full circle to understand that situations, circumstances are going to happen to us. There's going to be a time where you're going to have to be courageous. You're going to have to stand up for yourself, and you're going to have to remind yourself, I have been through hard times before, and I'm going to get through these hard times again. So we got to keep reminding ourselves, and that's why I wanted to name this stream Look for the Positive. Because a lot of times when we're going through a situation, we can't see a positive road. We can't see a positive light. We don't want to have that positive mindset because we're in a dark space, because we don't know our way out. And this is exactly the time where we need to be focused on positive things. We need to focus on the positive. You got to think about, what do you have? What do you have emotionally, mentally, financially, spiritually? What do you have? What do you possess? See, the more that we look and we are searching for all of the good in our life, we don't have time to dwell on the negative. See, when you start shifting your thought process, when you start shifting your thinking, and you make it positive, and you smile through your problems, when you smile through the things that's happening to you, you have nothing to have but positive attitude. And when you have a positive attitude, life is so much easier to cope with and deal with. See, the more that we maintain positive is the more that we become positive. So don't let anyone or anything stop you from being a positive individual, being a positive person that you are, because you are. You are a positive person. You're a positive being. You're a positive spirit. But we have to activate that within ourselves so often. We have to activate it, activate the positive, because you may not see. Now, how can I be positive in this? When all of this darkness, when all this mean, this evil, this wicked, all the gossiping, when people are doing me wrong, and I don't see a road, I don't see a way out, I don't see how my finances are going to shift, I don't see how I can be positive with all of this around me, with the way that people are treating me. We sometimes can't see it with our mind's eye, and that's why it's important to go into the spirit. It's so important to go into the spirit, because we have to understand that we're not alone in whatever you're going through. You're not alone in it. You got to understand that part. You're not alone in anything that you go through. The Holy Spirit is always there. The angels are there. God is there. We got to understand that part. When you know that you're not struggling alone, you're not alone in what you're dealing with, you're not alone in what you're coping with. See, that's how you cope. That's how you can look forward and you look up. See, when you don't have enough power, don't forget the power of the Holy Spirit, the power of prayer, the power of a positive support system. Now, if you don't have one, you need to start working and looking and finding and searching for a positive support system. Because when you are not thinking in the right way, that's when you reach out and say, I can't do, I need some help. And each and every one of us as human beings, we all need help. We all need someone to encourage us. But in the meantime, we have to encourage ourselves. You have to encourage yourself. I have to encourage myself, right? We have to keep encouraging our own self. Yes, we can always seek assistance to find answers if we don't have the answers for ourselves. See, that's what a mature person does. This is what a wise person does. If you don't know the answers, you don't know the right way, look to another person who is already positive. Look to somebody else to encourage you until you can grow your own wings and fly to the freedom of a positive mindset. Yes, the things that I can change in my life, I change it and protect it. The things that I don't have control over, I pray about it and give it to God. See, each and every one of us has to do what is best for us. Hey, Rock Chick Beauty, good morning. Welcome in. It is Wednesday morning for us here on this side. How are you doing? Yep, that's right. Yes, this brings great motivation with courage and wise methods to overcome the fear and always stay positive. Yes, we have to do it for ourselves. See, if you want to achieve certain things in your life, if you want to have joy, if you want to have peace of mind, you have to do it for yourself. For a long time, I was always looking and searching for someone to give me peace, for someone to make me happy. When that's not anybody else's job. It's not anybody else's job to make you happy. You have to make yourself happy. You have to make yourself happy. That's nobody else's job. You have to make that choice for yourself. I choose to be joyful. I choose to have peace. I choose to be grateful. I choose to have a positive attitude. See, that's why I say you have to look for the positive. You have to search for it because sometimes when you're in a situation or a circumstance or you're around people who are negative, it's hard to look for it and you have to search for that silver lining. It's out there. See, the more that you practice gratitude and appreciation, love for yourself, pull up that self love from within yourself. Love on yourself more. And the more that you love yourself is the more that you're going to make better decisions for yourself in your future. See, you can't always go by what somebody else thinks about you because the way that they think about you is not good for you. Not everybody in our life is good for us. There are some toxic people out there, and we have to be careful with what we allow in our circle, in our thought processes. We have to be careful, very careful. And I want each and every one of you to be careful about what you allow in your circle, in your spirit, in your thinking. Thank you so much, Rock Chick. Thank you so much, Metro. I hope you have a great day. Yes, we have to keep ourselves positive. We have to keep encouraging our own self. See, if you don't encourage yourself, who is going to? See, you can't look to somebody else to encourage you. You can't look for somebody else to make you have positive thinking. You can't make anybody else do anything. Most of the time, we can't even make people do the simple things that we need. So, how do you expect another person to fulfill you? You can't look to somebody to fulfill you. You have to be fulfilled within yourself. You have to maintain your own peace of mind. You have to give yourself joy. You have to be okay with you. And sometimes that means that you got to deal with some of the things that you have going on. Whatever drama, whatever happened in the past, you have to resolve that and you have to make peace with it and say, whatever happened at this time, that's what happened, but I'm not going to allow it to control my present or my future. Because if you don't deal with things that happened in the past, you can't move forward and you can't be joyful in your present. So that's why I say look for the positive. Look for it because you may be in situations sometimes where it's dark for you, where it's hard, where you don't know the way out. You don't know how you're going to make it. You don't know how you're going to get through, especially when it comes to grieving. You may have lost somebody recently, or you may have got stabbed in your back by somebody who you thought was a friend. Maybe a family member wasn't there to support you and give you the things that you needed. And that hurts and that's painful. So that's why you have to search for the positive and you got to have that love within yourself. You have to have that love for yourself. See, if you're always looking for a friend or a romantic relationship, or a family member to fulfill your love within yourself, to fulfill a support system, to look for you for your own worth, for them to define you and your worth, you may never get it. You may never achieve that level of positivity and enlightenment and joy that you deserve. See, you deserve way more. You deserve way better. And you can have it if you want to. You can have it if you want to. But you have to make the choice that this is what I want, this is what I need, and this is what I'm going to get. So don't let anything, anybody, or any situation sidetrack you from what you deserve. See, you have to look for that positive. You have to want that positive. You have to pull the positive, sometimes from within yourself, or you have to have a friend, even reach out in prayer if that's your belief system. Whatever it takes for you to feel good about yourself, you have to look for it and search for it. If you don't have peace, you have to look for it. You have to search for it. Also, you may have to forgive not only others but yourself. See, a lot of times we hold our own self back. We hold our own self back from peace. We hold ourselves back from opportunities. We hold ourselves back from things because we may be fearful. Maybe your backstory, maybe you have a history maybe of low self-esteem or not standing up for yourself the way that you should, or you look for other people to define your light and your joy and your peace in your life. See, nobody can give you those things. You have to give it to yourself, and it's okay. It's okay that you feel a certain way. It's okay to feel down because you're a human being. You're a human being and you have feelings, but also you have to check those things. You can't let your past struggles, the people who don't support you and don't care about you, you can't let other people hold you back from the joy in your life. You can't. It's impossible. It's impossible for you to be happy if you're always looking for that. So don't let anybody, don't give anybody that permission over your life. Don't let them have that permission. Let them go. Let them go. Sometimes we have to let people go in our lives. Hold on 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Hold on. Yes, everybody. I just want to encourage you all today. I want to encourage each and every one of you. Not everybody has a support system of love. Not everybody has a support system of kindness, somebody being kind to them, somebody encouraging them. And I can be that for you today if you don't have that. You're a wonderful individual. You're somebody of worth and value. Don't let whatever is happening to you presently get you down. Hey, Sugar Love, welcome in. Good to see you. I understand and realize that I have to do the work and make sure that I take care of myself on all levels. Yes, we have to do it for ourselves. You have to do it for yourself. And if you don't want something, if you don't want to do something for yourself, who is going to do it? Nobody. And that's why people they stay on one level of an enlightenment their whole life. If they've been through dark periods or hard periods or trauma or a bad relationship, they stay in that negative space. They stay in that dark space because that's what they want, because that's what they believe about themselves. They think that's all they can get. They think that's all they can receive in their life. And you can receive more if you want to. You can receive more if you want to. You can if you want to. See, that's the question. Do you want better? Do you want to do better? Do you want to be better? Do you want to have more joy? Do you want to have more peace? Do you want to correct your finances so you can draw in and bring in more? Do you want to have a positive attitude or do you want to be negative your whole life? All of those are personal choices that each and every one of us has to decide for ourselves. Nobody can't give you that. Nobody can't give you peace and healing and forgiveness and joy in your life and make you smile. You got to do that for yourself. You have to do it for yourself. No, you can't look for other people to make you smile. You got to make your own self smile. You have to fix your problems. Anything in your life that you don't like, you have the ability to change it. Do you know that? That may be a new thought process for some, for many, that just because you have been through things, you don't have to stay in that and get stuck in it for month after month, year after year, 20 years, 40 years later, still talking about the same garbage, the same rubbish that happened to you, the same person who hurt you, you're still talking about it. See, a wise person, a mature person knows how to let that go so that more can come in, so that more can be poured into you. See, if you can't handle and deal with little things, how can you deal with more? How can you get more? How can you receive more? How can you blossom? See, you can't. You can't blossom. You can't blossom if you can't handle the little bit that you're given in this life. How can you handle more? See, if you want more, if you want to grow, if you want to do things in your life, you got to let things that happened to you in the past not cause you to get out there and try again, to open up your heart for love again if you've been hurt, to look for new friends, to try new things, to go and step outside of the box. See, we can't let our circumstance define our today or our future. We have to shape that for ourselves. And that's why I say all the time, we have to give ourselves the permission to thrive. You have to give yourself the permission to thrive. Yeah, it does, Eunice. It hurts sometimes when I have to let people go, when the relationship is not good, but it's for my good in the end. Yes. At the end of the day, we have to decide what's right and best for us. You have to know when to cut that cord, that umbilical cord of toxicity. You got to cut that toxic because that poison is going to go and go right into you and drain every bit of your spirit, every bit of your finances, every bit of your spirit, and make you feel weak, make you feel discouraged. See, people can give you a bad attitude because they have a bad attitude. So be careful with what you allow, who you allow into your circle, who you allow, to listen to. Just because there's a lot of people talking, you don't have to listen to it. You can hear it and then you can dismiss it. And you don't have to take every phone call from every Dick, Tom, and Harry because they're saying they want to talk to you or they need something. You don't have to do nothing for nobody, and you don't have to listen to nobody if you don't want to. See, it's a choice when you're grown. When you're fully grown, when you're fully mature, when you know who you are and you know where you're going, you don't have to settle. I'm telling whoever is doing it, stop settling for less than you deserve. You got to stop settling because if you're always settling, when are you going to get what you deserve? See, you have to look up and you have to say, I can do better. I can get better. I can be better. And that means making wise choices. That means learning to say no when you need to say no, because no is a complete sentence. No is a complete sentence. And you don't have to explain that to anybody. You don't have to explain who you are, where you are, what you have going on. You don't have to tell nobody nothing because they're asking you what's going on with you. You don't have to you don't have to answer that. You don't have to tell nobody nothing. Keep your business to yourself. See, that's how you thrive. You thrive when you stop telling people your business. Let that go. Have a good thinking, a positive thinking. And that means a lot of times that we have to walk roads alone. You got to walk that road alone because everybody is not where you are. Everybody can't do what you do because that's your task. That's what you need to be doing. Not everybody has the same talents and gifts. And you can't expect everybody to go where you're going. You got to leave some people behind. And that's why we stay stuck for way too long. We are letting other people make us stuck because they're not ready to go or they're not ready to do things. We want, oh, I want you to go and do this with me. And then when they don't want to go and do it, then you say, okay, I won't do it. Some things you got to do by yourself. Some things you got to walk by yourself. See, it takes wisdom. You got to know when to say when. And sometimes that means, okay, this I have to do by myself. This I may be able to do with somebody. Don't hold back from doing things and going places and living life and enjoying yourself and being happy and having your finances the way you want. See, you got to know what is right for you, not what society is saying, not what whoever you're in a relationship is doing or going through. What do you want? What is your plan for you? Not for them, not for your children or your family, not what your job may be saying. Listen, I'm going to tell y'all something. If you want to do something, if you want to be somewhere, you got to change and shift what you're doing. You can't keep doing the same things your whole life and expecting different results. You can't get different results from doing the same thing. You got to seek some new opportunities, meet new people, try new things, do different things. Give yourself the permission to try something new, to have a new mindset, a new thinking, to save, some money. Think about your future. You don't have to live up to the Jones, what everybody else is doing or having. You don't have to have what everybody else has because you got a plan, because you have a goal for your future. You got to do you, and you have to be you with what you have. Your finances is your business. What somebody else can do, it may not be what you can do, and you got to learn to be okay with that. This is my financial situation, and that over there is yours. Don't please other people financially trying to pretend that you have and you are and you've arrived and you have this and you have that when you don't. Because at the end of the day, when those bills come, Who's going to have to pay for them? You. So be okay. Be okay and be satisfied with what you have. It's okay. I may not have much, but I'm okay with it because I can afford it. And I don't have nobody calling me, no creditors calling me and say, you haven't made a payment. Learn to be okay with that. See, that keeps you positive too, because you're not trying to please other people. When you are pleasing yourself, see, there's a peace, there's a joy that cannot even be put into words when you are being yourself, when you're doing you and being you. There's nothing that can manifest but more peace, more enlightenment, more joy, more maturity, more wisdom. And then you're going to start drawing people who are like you. See, the more that you become more joyful, the more that you become happy and you're doing your lane, you're doing you and being you. And a smile is on your face. See, the more that you radiate and believe in yourself, is the more things that you are going to be drawn to do and to be. See, be more of yourself. See, there's not enough energy out there. Good morning, Paula. How are you doing? Yes, the road to success can be very lonely. Even though it may be lonely, you're never alone. God is with you, and those who truly care about you want you to succeed. Yes, yes. See, we have to learn to be okay with us and stop grouping it into circles. I'm okay as long as my kids are okay. I'm okay as long as my siblings are okay, or my parents are okay, or this person or that or the job. If we're always looking to please other people, satisfy other people's wants and needs, or what they perceive you should be or perceive you should be doing at this particular time, you will always be miserable. And life is too short to be miserable. Life is too short to be miserable. You deserve to be smiling, happy, at peace. See, be yourself. Be courageous enough to say, this is me, unfiltered. I like who I am. I like where I have been. I like what I'm doing. I know how to forgive myself. I know how to forgive other people so that I can maintain my joy. See, life is too short to be mad and angry at other people, to have resentment, to look at other people and be envious of what they have. How about you look for the positive within yourself and you compare yourself to the past and you say, see, the person that I am today, I love her or I love him. See, the more that you love yourself and the more that you're doing what you need to do to be more of you, see, you're going to feel more peace. You're going to feel more happy. You're going to be more positive. You're going to gain more wisdom because you know when to say when, you know what is good for you and you know what is not. You know what is good for you and you know what is not. See, that right there, that takes a lot of wisdom. See, a person, when you're younger or you're inexperienced or you're immature, you're always looking, oh, what are they doing? You're always constantly comparing yourself to another person. You're wearing yourself out. Oh, I should dress this way. I should look this way. I should talk this way. I should have this car. I should look and I should have this. And I, even if I don't have, I'm going to go and spend all my money just so other people can think I have this particular thing. No. See, the more that you know yourself, you know it's okay to not have other things. See, because with having things comes certain responsibilities and certain drama, and you don't know what other people are doing to be able to get the things that you're seeing with your eyes. You don't know what people are doing behind the scenes, behind your back, behind closed doors. You don't know, some things could be some illegal things, some wrong things, some mean things, some backstabbing things in order to get those things. See, don't sell yourself, short. Don't become less than you deserve just to pretend that you have when you don't. See, I'm okay these days. The older that I get, the wiser that I'm getting. Is I've learned to be okay. I've learned to be okay with being who I am, to do what I've been called to do. You got to be okay with that. I can't make anybody like me. See, either you like me or you don't. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay when people don't like me or when people, leave my life, because that means that you aren't meant to be for me. And the more that we grow and we mature, when people are leaving our lives, that's when you say thank you. Thank you. I'm thankful. And that's when I thank God and I say, God, thank you for removing them from my life so the right people can be in my life. See, you don't want everybody in your life. See, just because you may like somebody or love somebody does not mean that they like and love you back. Ooh, that is a life lesson for me. That was a hurtful lesson for me, that I always was looking for somebody. Oh, maybe if I do this, they'll like me. Maybe if I wear this clothes, they'll like me. Maybe if I pretend I have this or that thing, maybe now they'll like me. See, you can't make people like you. You can't make people love you. You can't make people want to be your friend. You can't make people want to be in a relationship with you if they don't. Woo! That's experience and wisdom speaking right there. I don't know who needs to receive that message, but you can't make people like you. You have to be yourself. And the more that we turn into and turn up our energy and our power towards being more of our true and authentic self, that's where the peace comes. That's where your strength comes from, because you're not wearing yourself out trying to be who you're not. And you can become more positive and you can be more joyful and you can get out there and try more things and seek more opportunities and do more of the things that you love and the things that's right for you and the things that's in your lane. See, I'm speaking to you from a place of love, from a place of wisdom, from a place of experience. Don't change yourself. Don't change yourself to be accepted by other people. Don't change yourself. Yes, everything that glitters is not gold. I don't compare myself to other people. I only compare myself to myself so that I can be my best self. Yes, we have to choose for ourselves what we want. And if you look at something and it doesn't feel right and it's not within your core values and your core thinking, don't do it. Don't do it to please other people. Say no. Be okay with that. No, I don't want to do that. No, I don't like that. No, that's not me. No, that's not what I believe in. And be okay with that. Some people may be upset. Some people may stop talking to you. See, but a person who is really your friend or a person who really loves you, they're going to let you be yourself. We got to learn to be more of ourselves, our authentic self. Be your authentic you. And that's why I did this stream today, because I wanted to talk to you all and let you know that whatever it is that you're going through right now, whatever is challenging you, could be your finances, could be your health, it could be people not treating you the way that you deserve. Maybe you're not getting the support. Maybe you're going through something that other people don't even know. But don't let your circumstances define you. Hey, Wellness with Frugal Mama, welcome in. How are you doing? Don't let your circumstances define you. Don't let other people define you. You be yourself. Well, however you are, timid or shy or outgoing, whoever you are, be yourself. Don't change yourself for other people. There's a lot of, like I like to call it on social media, great pretenders. They pretend that they're this person, and then if you ever met them in person, that's not them. You be yourself. Be yourself. It's so much better. It's so much more peaceable when you can just say, the person that you see in front of a camera or a screen, that's the real me. You don't have to keep up any pretenses because this is the real you. And you sleep better at night, and you have more joy, and you have more peace, and you can be more positive because you're being who you are, and you're loving who you are, and you have enough courage to be yourself. See, I had to learn that for myself, that I have enough courage to stand up and be me, the shy me, the quirky me, the silly me. There's a lot of different pieces and facets to each and every one of us. But we have to learn to look in the mirror and say, I love this person that I'm looking at, and I can be the person that I'm looking at because I accept and receive all of the parts and the pieces of me. I love my backstory because it has given me courage, because it has given me wisdom, because it has given me joy, because it has made me see that who I am is exactly who I need to be. And I'm not going to change that for other people. I'm not going to change that. Either you like me or you don't. See, all of that is wisdom. All of that is maturity. All of that is self love. I recommend you get more of that. I recommend you get more of that. Get more into yourself. See, we have to evaluate from time to time. Am I being my true, authentic self? Or am I pretending? Am I putting on airs? Am I trying to be what other people like me to be? I say that all the time on my channel. I may not be ever have a big channel, but I'm not going to be what I'm not. I'm not going to get on here saying words that I don't normally say in real life. I'm Marlene. I'm myself, and I love myself. I love who I am today. I love who I have discovered. I love the courage that I have found. I love the peace that I have found. I love that I can control my attitude even when I'm around negative people around me. See, I don't allow other people to take my power these days. See, it's something I learned, that enlightenment that I learned when I went through therapy, that no matter what other people do to me, they can't change what I think about me. See, there is a power in that. There is wisdom in that. There is joy in that. That no matter what other people do or say to you, they can't stop me from being myself. They can't stop me from trying new things. They can't stop me from loving myself. They can't stop me from loving myself. See, we each have to choose to have peace in our life. We each have to choose to have a good attitude amidst the negative, evil, and dark attitudes out there in this world. There's a lot of things that happen around us and to us. But don't let what has happened to you or what is happening to you define you. Know your worth. Know you're strong. Know you're capable. Know that you are courageous enough. Know that you can walk a road alone. You don't need a big circle of friends. You don't need to be everybody's cup of tea. It's okay. Accept and receive who you are. Accept and receive your backstory. Accept and receive all the skeletons that were in your closet and release them and let them go and forgive it and say, I'm okay with me today. That's what I'm telling you today. Look for the positive. Look for the positive. Search for it. Sometimes you got to search really deep because the things that happen to each and every one of us, sometimes it's some dark things, it's some mean things, wicked, evil things that happen to us. But don't let whatever has happened to you bring you down. See, life is too short to spend even a minute unhappy. If you have something in your life that is causing you so much pain or hurt, cut it off, let it go. Even recently, I had to let go of a job because of the people that were there. So negative, so dark, so mean, so nasty. I know I deserve better than that. I know I'm a good worker. And I know that I am a blessing. I'm a blessing to whoever I am around. And if you can't see it, it's time for me to go. See, I value myself and I have enough worth in myself to speak that over my life. I have enough value. I know my value. I know my worth. I know I am somebody. And if somebody is not treating me as such, it's time to walk away. Friendships, even pulling the cord on a romantic relationship. See, love, the word I love you is not enough if the action is not behind it. See, I had to look for that. I had to look down deep within myself. See, just loving a person is not enough. It's what do they do for you? What is the action behind it? You say you're my friend. You say we're in a relationship, but what are you doing for me? See, that's some real talk right there. And people don't want to woman up or man up enough to have that type of conversation. See, it's not just about saying words or saying, I'll be there for you. It's about the action. See, love is an action word. What are you willing to do in order to show that you love me? Hmm. Show me you're my friend. Show me that you love me. Show me that you appreciate me on the job. It's all in the action. See, that's when you know your worth, you know who you are, you know what you're called to do and to be, that you don't have to accept what other people are doing or saying. Just be yourself. Just be yourself. And I'm telling you, it's always good enough. It's always good enough to be yourself. It's always good enough to be yourself. And I repeat that and I recommend you say that every day of your life. It's okay to be myself and I love myself. And I'm strong and I'm victorious and I'm courageous and I love myself and I have a positive attitude because I've worked on myself, because I've healed and I've let go of the drama and the foolishness because I don't need that in my life. I don't need the negative. I'd rather walk a road alone instead of being in a crowd of people who don't like me or a whole bunch of people who talk about me behind my back or people who are just using me because they want something from me. They want my knowledge. They want to just have some clout. See, be okay with being by yourself. There's certain periods of time in our lives where we have to walk a road alone. Okay? We have to walk a road alone. And it hurts. And it's hard. And it takes strength. And it takes wisdom to know that you deserve better. You don't deserve to have people waste your time or waste your energy or waste your love. No. I deserve better. You deserve wisdom. And you deserve better. So use the wisdom that you do have. I can't tell you how many jobs I have left because of individuals there. My life is too important to be around negative individuals who don't appreciate my value. Don't cast your pearls upon the swine. Exactly, exactly, exactly. See, it does take a lot of courage. It does take a lot of strength to walk away from people and circumstances and also to walk away from bad attitudes. See, I spent so much energy and time in my life from a child. See, I was always around people who had bad attitudes and talking about people and backstabbing and didn't know how to be a friend and did not know how to be a good sister. See, now I know how to be a good friend. I know how to be a good sister. I know how to be loving in a romantic relationship because I healed. See, that takes a lot of work. And it takes you also owning your own mess. the things that you have done. What have I done? See, you can't expect everybody to always accept what you are doing if it's not good. See, you have to do right if you want to get right. You can't expect other people to do right to you and you're not doing right to them. It goes both ways. You do right and they do right. And you love on each other and you give one another some leeway. Okay? I'm going to let you be you and you're going to let me be me, and I'm going to support you and you support me. It's a going back and forth thing. See, I'm speaking to especially my younger people or even older people. Don't think that you have to accept things maybe because your age, maybe because of inexperience, maybe because of challenges, maybe because health problems. You don't have to accept bad behavior from other people. See, that's why I say look for the positive. Sometimes you got to look elsewhere. You got to close that door because this person is not good for you, because this person is toxic for you, because this person is using you. See, value yourself. Value yourself and respect yourself and love yourself. You deserve better. I know I do, and I hope you know you deserve better. I thank you guys so much for tuning in to this discussion today. See, I want you to look for the positive in everything, even if you don't even know the way. You be positive, make good decisions, think about things all the way through. Don't be used, don't be manipulated, don't let other people's drama affect you. You're not supposed to fix other people's problems. That's not your choice. That's not your job. So not everybody is drama. Don't take it on to yourself and give yourself stress. No. You deserve better. Know your worth and know your value. You got to know when to say when. Okay, this is too much. Oh, that's not my problem. Nope, I don't want to hear what you're saying about other people. I don't get involved in the gossip. Nope. Know your worth, know your value. Love yourself. And trust me, the more you love yourself and the more you respect yourself, other people will do the same thing. Other people are going to respect you when you respect yourself. Know your boundaries and don't be afraid to seek those opportunities. Look for the positive. Know your worth, everybody, and believe in yourself. See, a change in your life can't happen until you decide that you deserve a change. Change to a positive attitude, a positive outlook, and you're going to thrive. Everyone, have a great day. Be blessed. Know your worth and know that you can make it through whatever it is that you're dealing with and going through. You can make it. You deserve better and love yourself. I will see you guys on the next stream.
Forgive me, I love me. I've been blessed that I have made it through. I'm stronger and worthy. I am enough now. What about you? Forgive me, I love me. I've been blessed that I have made it through. I'm stronger and worthy. I am enough now. What about you? Ooh, oh, oh, hey, yeah, yeah. Whoa, yeah.
Be encouraged, be inspired, be yourself.